One more. One more. Beautiful. Good. Let's take our time. Let's just set it up even calmer. As he comes. There you go. Good. Beautiful. One more. There you go. Beautiful. That region. Anytime you move, that should be that. That should be that. Yeah. And then the controls down the middle. All right.
Yeah. That's what
Control, smooth, relax.
See Joshua quietly preparing the world's most polite execution. Every clip in this camp feels like a setup for the moment Jake Paul realizes that manifestation, affirmations, and ego cannot block a right uppercut made of 240 pounds of British consequences. AJ's in the gym moving like a man who already knows the spoiler.
AJ from his Instagram on Saturday night, right? And he was like in with, was it Skins, I think? Skins. Yeah. With two girls, right? Going, great to be out at the gym, enjoy. You know. So my mate sent me a message going, are you happy about this? Right? Going, I know. He goes, and I was quite surprised. I was like, oh, he didn't stop saying how tired he was the other day. Do you know what I mean? So I sent him a message going, not too late, please. And he comes straight back with a picture of him on the couch going, this is me now, don't worry.
The good thing is though, if people are like from his camp, they'll be naive enough to go, oh, he's out and about. Do you know what I mean? Like, he didn't take it seriously.
One of these two fighters is about to trend for the wrong reasons, and it won't be him. Joshua starts the day doing slow, almost boring footwork drills, the kind casual fans always underestimate. But that's the trap. The slower he moves, the scarier it gets. His reach, his balance, his ability to glide around the ring like a heavyweight ghost, it all screams one message. Jake Paul won't even know which angle the punch came from. And when the coach says relax,
you got to tick all boxes with boxing because it's physical. So you got to do your strength conditioning. You know, you got to have strong legs. That's your foundation. You got to have good core, which is important. You got to have good stamina because you want to be working, exploding on your opponents. It's the first one to get tired. You break your opponent down, and when he starts getting tired, you pounce on him. The most important is the training with your coach and the sparring. When you've got your strength, your legs are strong, your core is strong, you're fit, you then go and work on your technique and how to improve.
AJ doesn't just relax, he becomes efficient. That's the deadliest version. Jake's training motto is hard work. Joshua's is correct work. And correct beats chaotic every day of the week. This isn't footwork. It's geometry with malicious intent. Then the camera pans to AJ's build, and let's be honest, it's disrespectful. The man looks like he was custom ordered in a lab titled Punishment Delivery System. This physique isn't for posters. This isn't vanity. Every muscle group is a calibrated tool. His traps are signal towers. His shoulders look like they remember every knockout he's ever delivered. His torso, built like it's sponsored by kinetic energy itself.
Beautiful. That's beautiful boxing. Good. That's lovely, Josh. And again, pop that long jab. There you go. And again. There you go. Beautiful. Pop that long one too. Up on your throat. One more. One more. Beautiful. Good. That's what we've got to bring him on to. Nobody can take them. Who can take them? Nobody. Downstairs. Beautiful. Good. Set him up again with that feint. Breathing. Breathing. Feinting. That's it. Nice and calm. Beautiful. We go with that 1-2 again. There you go. Beautiful.
Meanwhile, Jake Paul, bless him, walks around with influencer confidence, but AJ's body walks around with heavyweight consequences. You can almost hear Jake's team whispering, he's big, but like, too big. Yes, exactly, that's the point. Here's where things get legendary. AJ finishes lifting like he's trying to break the concept of gravity, then immediately switches into pad work with the grace of a dancer and the precision of a sniper. That combination, that's the nightmare cocktail.
As long as you do the timing on it, that's all that matters.
Because early on, if you look for power, you waste energy. Then that power evaporates. When they're tired, you ain't got the power to take them out. So you've got to open up in the gap for no reason. So just relax, flow.
Just pop off
Good
that
feet,
reach.
you were saying.
Just pop off that reach. And anytime you move, that should be that. That should be that. Yeah. And then the controls down the middle. All right.
Yeah. That's
Controls.
Jake punches hard, we'll give him that. But AJ punches correctly with power traveling from heel to hip to shoulder to fist like a physics equation with a personal vendetta. This transition shows the real divide. Jake trains to impress cameras. AJ trains to erase doubt. The pad sessions are almost spiritual. Not loud, not wild, not chaotic. Just cold, quiet efficiency, the kind that makes even the camera crew flinch. Every punch is placed, timed, calculated. He's not training to hit Jake Paul. He's training to hit Jake Paul when Jake Paul doesn't see it. There's a big difference. Joshua's coach whispers corrections. AJ nods, adjusts, delivers. No ego, no noise. Just mastery. This is where champions are made, not in the roaring clips, but in the calm ones where disaster is quietly being handcrafted. Then comes the heavy bag. You can actually hear...
Will he become 3-time world champion?
The bag reconsider its life choices. Joshua throws combinations that don't sound like punches. They sound like furniture being dropped from balconies. He's not throwing single shots. He's throwing sequences. Punches designed to break structure, take balance, cut distance, and end rounds early. The bag shakes like it owes him money. Jake Paul loves talking about proving the world wrong. AJ looks like a man preparing to prove gravity right. Now we enter hell. Sled pushes with weight vests. Uphill sprints.
Last minute, mate, that'll do you then. Uppercut. Good. Right hand. Good. 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 Left hook high. Good. Uppercut high. And again.
Medicine ball slams that sound like earthquakes. But here's the best part. AJ's smiling. Smiling. You know how terrifying it is to watch a heavyweight enjoy conditioning? That means he's not surviving camp, he's absorbing it. Jake has cardio. AJ has conditioning, and those two things are not cousins. They're not even neighbors. Conditioning is when the body keeps performing long after the brain starts writing apology letters.
Crazy.
Is that a real conversation?
Jake's a fucking lunatic, and it's probably real.
I saw Joshua knock out Francis Ngannou, and the guy was like out cold for 5 minutes. And this is a guy who had never been knocked down, let alone knocked out.
If he steps in the ring with him, and actually a bell rings and there are punches thrown, every bit of Jake Paul is not a real boxer conversation.
Joshua is conditioning himself to stay fresh when Jake is drowning in round 4. The episode breaks down the actual rules. 8 rounds, 3 minutes each. 10-ounce gloves. Translation: speed, explosiveness, immediate violence. Jake wants a long fight to test himself. AJ wants a short fight to remind people.
They said, fight a real boxer. They said, fight someone your size. They said, fight a world champion. We looked at a long list of supposed fighters.
These goals do not coexist peacefully. 8 rounds is perfect for Joshua. It lets him be fast, loose, and lethal. He doesn't have to pace like a 12-round title fight. He can turn the heat up from round 1, then turn Jake into a highlight. Everything, and I mean everything in this camp, suggests one truth. Jake Paul is running into a man who has nothing to prove but every intention to demonstrate. Joshua isn't angry, he isn't emotional, he isn't stressed, he's focused, he's sharp, he's dangerous. Jake wanted a viral moment. AJ is preparing a viral lesson. And when those 10-ounce gloves swing on fight night, the only thing louder than the punches will be the internet yelling, "Why did Jake think this was a good idea?" Because December 19 isn't just a fight. It's the day boxing reminds social media that not everything can be manifested. Some things must be survived.